How you guys all doing on this wonderful day? KingSithis here. How you guys all doing? You guys all doing good? I am doing fantastic. Today is the day. So yeah, the day is the day. So I've been playing a lot of GTA Online, and this is my character, and I've been trying out basically everything. Let's see. Hold on one sec.
KingSithis, would you like many viewers?
No.
Let's make you popular, link.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up, Puerto Rican man?
I'm chilling, playing some World of Warcraft, you know? I mean, not World of Warcraft. I'm just so used to saying that. Oh my god. I'm not even playing World of Warcraft. I'm playing GTA.
Yeah. Well, I'm playing my hunting game. It's going to be epic.
Yeah.
While we own the libs.
Yep. I got the debate and Ancap thing so people could join in. And we'll destroy them.
You streaming?
Yes, I am.
Epic.
And
yeah. So you know what I find funny is that technically Ancap, well, not even technically, Ancap is like the conclusion, or like the logical conclusion of classical liberalism. So like we are the libs.
We're the real libs.
Yeah.
I think so.
Party in Australia, the right-wing party of Australia, like the major one, is the Liberal Party. So,
yeah, that is definitely true. Because technically, if you really think about it, like you said, we're pretty much the logical conclusion of liberalism. Take it to its logical conclusion.
Yeah. It's great. But then the term was stolen by socialists, you know? Because who doesn't love individual liberty and you know, that's what liberalism proposes. Yeah. And so the socialists stole the term, saying, oh, well, you know, for liberty to be actualized, you need free stuff.
The socialists took over the ANCOM name. Or the communists took over the ANCOM because, like, Perdone was actually pretty like ANCAP when you know, but
well, I haven't read Perdone, but but he is a lot better than, like, I guess most like Conquer ANCOMs. Like they're like mutualists, right?
Mutualists, kind of like thought rat. That's what I call them.
Thought rat. True. Guy left. I mean, the mutualists have an issue with I guess the contradiction of group ownership. So,
yeah.
It's the mutualist issue.
Let's hope some people actually join up, so we can actually have fun nailing on these liberals. Filthy.
Socialists. Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
The master debaters. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. there's Scots in there, so maybe he'll join. So has he ever joined like outside when you like invited him here, right? Like I haven't seen him like join any of our
Who?
discussions. Scott, Fabian Liberty.
No, not really. I just invited him just because I kind of wanted to see, because I liked him, and I felt like he's a good debater.
Yeah, I like Scott. No, I think anarcho-objectivism is cringe. You know, he's more correct than most people, I guess.
It's kind of cringy when he supports like open closed borders and stuff like that. But
yeah, I think I don't know. It's like he identifies a correct problem, right? But and it is an issue, right? But it's an issue like that is made by the state, right?
yeah,
and so and what he is basically proposing is basically two wrongs make a right.
yeah.
And you know,
The argument that a lot of them make is that, oh, the state has stolen our money and they've stolen our stuff in our country. So, you know, and they're the representatives of that stolen property. So therefore it should be, you know, be used to in a way that the people want. Right. But I feel like that then just justifies pretty much any state, essentially.
It justifies state action.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much when state action is unjustifiable.
Yeah. Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Damn, we're the only ones up right now. It's kind of sad.
Yeah. So.
Normally the server's like pretty full, but lately it's been pretty like not full.
Yeah, every time I've been here, it's always been pretty dead. Typically the politics server is more active, but they're just so much more toxic.
Oh yeah, I don't really like the politics server that much. It's just always people popping in that are like, at least in this Discord, you'll get banned immediately if you say some crazy shit that'll get you in trouble with, you know, the internet.
Yeah. But I think, like, yeah, but then, like, man, politics brings back some bad memories, dude. Don't want to be reminded of that. Oh my God.
Generally, most of the people in here are pretty chill.
Yeah.
Setting up stat cash. Stealing cash. Money laundering. They literally put it in a laundry.
Nice. Oh, there's a wall.
Wait, they when they say money laundry, they really put it in the dryer?
I think they just say it, but it's a figure speech, and then like in the game they just, you know, because where it comes from is that they put in the laundry machine to make it look like the money's been used.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. That makes sense.
I'm getting attacked by wolves right now in my game. This is cringe.
Fucking wolves. I'm getting attacked by gangsters.
Oh, Jesus Christ, get away from me.
I'm gonna do this heist until I get enough money to buy some businesses and things like that.
Wait, come back here. Okay, I just got pretty messed up by some wolves, so I killed a bunch of them. Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, but I would have killed more of them if I had like a gun with a higher capacity than a 3 round fire action.
Expanded and enhanced. Now they got this frame generation shit, and now my game is running like super smooth. And honestly, I can't even really tell the difference. I mean, it's much more smoother, but it doesn't make the game look any different. It feels smoother. It just feels really smooth. I was reading Anatomy of the State earlier today. Or listening to it, I guess. Such a good book.
It is a little pamphlet essay thing.
And then I, because they have the audiobook on YouTube, if you look it up.
Oh yeah, cool. I first read it in Michael Mouse's Anarchist Handbook, which is a bunch of essays by different anarchists.
I also listened to, what you call it, Mises's Economic Calculation in the Socialist Commonwealth.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's that's probably a good audio listen.
Yeah, he really like destroys socialism in that book a lot better than I expected.
Yeah, a lot better than you expected. Is Ludwig von Mises like?
Yeah, probably the best economist ever.
Yeah. Right. The reason why, like Austrianism, like Austrian economics, is, I guess, like, seems so totaling of other traditions, right? It's because we use a deductive reason, right? And so, to refute, right, like things, right, other traditions will go to I guess we'll use like empiricism in that, right? And so,
Yeah.
but they don't actually properly refute our arguments. They just say, oh well, he's just what I observed.
Here's a situation where the minimum wage didn't go up. The unemployment didn't go up under the minimum wage. Take that, Austrians.
Yeah.
Here's this one situation where that did not happen. Oh, there you go, Austrians. It's just like, the problem with empiricism is that when it comes to, again, in like economic studies and things like that, is that you can't see how it would have been had you not put the policy in place. The only thing that you can really do is, like, test how it, like, and compare it with like other cities that didn't have that policy. But then the problem with that is that you're testing completely different people with a completely different economy and tax, rules and regulations and this and this and that.
Oh yeah. First of all, it's like unethical. But second of all, even if it wasn't unethical, right? It's like you're still dealing like with so many different profound variables and all of that stuff, and like when ultimately, right, empiricism, right, is fine when you're dealing with things of the natural way, right, like with rocks or like chemistry and all of that stuff, right? But with human action, like humans are acting creatures, right? We are different.
Yeah.
Right, and this is why we adopt this methodological dualism, right? Because humans are distinctly different from other animals, from other objects, from other things, right? And like yes, like we have some similarities with it, right? Because we do come from nature, right? So we have cells that can be observed and all of that stuff, and right.
Mm-hmm.
But fundamentally, we are different because we act.
Yeah. We envision a world in which we would be better off. We envision a way of achieving that goal, you know?
Yeah, pretty much.
And then,
Yes.
I got this
what?
bear right in the heart. That's good. But yeah, pretty much, we experience some kind of uneasiness, right? And we can, right, and then when we actualize through action, right, to try and remedy that.
Yeah. That's just, kind of how it goes.
That's how it be.
Am I not live on TikTok? Oh, yes, I am live on TikTok. Okay.
Because you stream on TikTok. Where do you have your most views?
What do I have my most viewers? Most of the time, I mostly get more viewers on YouTube or TikTok.
The first leg of which I'll get to work on right now. I'll be in touch.
Yo,
Yeah, I gave you free money the other day. Man.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I got the notification.
Yeah, epic.
And sadly, I had to delete the stream because of. Yeah, but hey, you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Are you monetized on YouTube?
Not yet, but I will eventually.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I got one video that I've finished the script for. I just got to record it, like my voice reading it, and then to send it to my editor, and then I also got to find like a bunch of clips that I want to put into the video, because I don't want it to just be a video where I'm just explaining something. Like, there's a bunch of clips from a John Stossel. Like, okay, so it's gonna be about legalizing all drugs,
Right.
and then there's this what you call it, excuse me, there's this one documentary that he did on like Stossel 2020, where he talked about legalizing all drugs, or he interviewed a bunch of people, and I wanted to like take sections of that and put it in the video. Which I thought was like really, really good. I think his documentary is probably like the best documentary on legalizing all drugs that I could find. It was, yeah, because there's like no other, as far as I could tell, nobody actually, other than him, has ever made any like any videos or documentaries about like legalizing all drugs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Who's the fat American guy who does those documentaries? I remember seeing one about that.
Michael Moore.
He's like a leftist.
But generally,
Michael
it's
Moore.
about legalizing marijuana or something like that.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
it's very rare to get one like about all drugs. You know what I mean?
Well, I remember. This was ages ago. I was quite young. My grandfather had it on, but he was like in, I think, the Netherlands or whatever, and they were saying, oh, and the guy was talking about, yes, I could just carry cocaine on me and police wouldn't care. Though I could be wrong.
But I don't know. I've never seen any other one. I mean, there might be more, but I just didn't know.
Yeah.
Terabyte.
A terabyte. Anything.
Abolish the state.
Yes, abolish the state.
ASAP.
So yeah, so when I'm done with the university year this year, like next couple of weeks, I'm gonna set my mind to writing a few papers. It's gonna be epic, and hopefully I get them published by by some libertarian distributors or whatever.
You should make a
So-
YouTube video. You turn them into YouTube videos.
Yeah, I could pay like some Indian bloke on the. That might get that. Some Indian bloke on what's it?
On the internet.
Yeah, what's the place that PewDiePie got like cancelled?
Fiverr.
Yeah, Fiverr. Yeah, yeah. Pay some Indian bloke on Fiverr to do the editing. $5.
Yep, $5. Here you go. All right. Spend 20 hours editing my video.
Yeah, it's capitalism. I love it.
Yes. Yeah, no, Fiverr is actually not bad. You can find a lot of people on there and get shit on there. I found some good shit on there. What's going on, man?
You should have access now the drones are down.
New England Griper? Oh, God.
There's grapers in New England.
Yo, what's going on? Hello?
What's going on, man?
Are we live?
Yes, we are.
Official? Okay. What are you live on? Like YouTube, Twitch?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Oh. I can say whatever I want, right?
You can't say certain words.
Oh.
The device accessible.
Okay.
There's, I mean, obviously, like, you can't say certain things that, like, YouTube would say you can't say. Like, you know.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
It's a lot more strict as well. So
Yeah. Like, and when I say certain words, I'm sure you know what I mean, right? Like.
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm. But anyways,
like you can't talk about self-harm and stuff, yeah. Okay.
yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. But, well, anything. So, what do you think about Ancaps?
No, I mean, I don't really have much of an opinion on Ancaps. I mean, I know they're libertarians, but I came here to discuss something else, more historical. I don't know if that's okay with you.
Well, what did you want to talk about?
Well, do you think the British started the Second World War, or what's your opinion on that?
I don't know.
My opinion. Have you read Pat Buchanan's book on the matter?
Yep, I have.
Yeah, I share that.
Yeah.
I don't really know personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read it. I
it's
actually read it like a week ago. He talks about how like the Poland guarantee was a huge mistake. He talks about the bombing and the air raids. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, though it's like, I view it as like everyone's fault. You know, it's not like purely the British fault. It's not, you know, but it's just the whole situation was just mishandled.
Okay, let's find that laptop.
I understand.
Yeah.
Hello.
Something.
Coherence?
Retrieve what we need.
And are you coherent?
What's going on?
I'm eating bread and listening to jazz.
Hell yeah, you like jazz?
I love jazz. Yeah.
And what kind of jazz?
Just like 1960s hardcore, like hard fast bop jazz.
Interesting.
Not hardcore, like hard bop.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I hate Twitch so
That's my
much.
favorite.
I don't know how you can stream on this. Seriously.
I mean, it's the most popular. So, you know, I try to I stream on every platform just so I can get as much, you know, eyes, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That makes
So
sense.
it's not like you know, like, oh, I like it or anything, you know.
Yeah, no, Twitch is a horrible platform. Like just how it's run. Like Twitch back in the day used to be so good, but like it's just
Yeah.
like just how it's been handled. It's just been completely taken over by leftists.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
It's no lot. It's not really fun anymore.
double-standard.
Like you had this woman sexually assault this man on stream, and she got a week ban. Like months after it happened. Like, man.
Yeah, there was this woman who got like she was on a Twitch live stream and at TwitchCon, and some guy just like went up to her and just kissed her and then just ran off, and
Oh,
they
yeah,
like let her
Emma.
walk. They just like let him leave.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that's crazy. And they were like, "Don't worry, guys. We gave him a month ban."
Yeah, he's banned for a month. Yeah, he committed a crime, but you know.
Yeah, yeah. He went up, tried to kiss one of our top female streamers, and and hugged her. But you know, it's all right.
Yeah.
Oh, mate left.
No, he left.
But the whole Emaru situation. Oh, that's crazy. Have you seen the stuff between her and Miskiff? You know who Miskiff is?
Yeah, basically, you know, he's basically came out and she's basically came out and said like that he was like abusive to her, and you know, he's kind of a piece of shit.
Yeah. You know, and it's a freaking shame because I liked Miskiff, and it's like, man, and now he's like suing for defamation, and so that'd be interesting to see how that turns out.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, when you know, all of this stuff is I mean, you could go around and think that a person did something, but unless you have evidence, there's no real it's all just he said, she said. So you kind of have to wait.
She had a lots of screenshots, and like in Miskiff's response, he like confirmed a lot of things, right? Inadvertently, but he pretty much defaulted on, oh, it was just a very toxic relationship, and she was also violent as well, and toxic. So it's like, yeah. And then like he basically said, well, the last time I spoke to Emaru, spoke to Emaru, was then like she basically like asked to like marry him and have his children and all that stuff. So like, yeah, it's a weird situation.
Getting really messy.
Yeah. But no, it's crazy how they kept their relationship like a secret from like everyone for years.
Well, that's sort of the thing.
To an end, at the end of 2024. So it's like quite recent.
Emaru's not even that hot, honestly. She's like average looking.
I'd smash.
I don't. Maybe it's the makeup, but I think she's not bad.
I don't think she's bad
Not
looking.
all that makeup. All that makeup.
She does wear a lot of makeup though. But a lot of these women that wear a lot of makeup are generally average without it.
Yeah.
They're just really
Maybe
good at
that's
wearing
the
it.
appeal. That's my like theory. It's just like the appeal. Like an average woman is like more appealing to the average man, and so they're gonna get more viewership in a sense.
Of course, yeah.
It's like, oh, I have a chance with the girl. I have a chance with her. She might respond to me, or you know, something like that.
Oh, she looks.
That
she looks a lot
parasocial
more
relationship.
Yeah, she looks a lot more Asian
Yeah.
without makeup.
She looks like what?
She looks a lot more Asian without makeup.
She's Asian, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah. I think she's mixed, but she looks a lot more Asian. Makeup. But it's interesting how like I'm not sure what flavor she's, right? But it's a lot of those like East Asian ultras just like try to make themselves look more white, especially those Koreans. They have like eye whitening surgery and all of that.
Yeah. Asian girls do that. They try to like make themselves look white.
Bleach their skin.
That's the beauty standard over there. Is whiteness.
Well, that's
White
the
skin.
beauty standard in lots of places. It's like like light skin.
Even in darker skin
And, like,
cultures.
but it's I think it's changed it only changed like kind of recently with like Western cultures where like we appreciate a good like suntan or whatever. But recently, but like if you are a tanned individual, like back in the day, you were viewed as like a lower class individual, right? Because that's associated with labor. You're working out in the sun. So, yeah.
Paler skin is associated with being inside, working less.
Well, not necessarily working less, but like better work.
Yeah, better or not being outside work.
Yeah.
That's our target. You see the laptop?
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice elk.
Good. The information on this laptop is going to tell us our optimal window for hitting the factory.
Yep, I don't care about me. There's an
Efficient
elk
as usual.
right next to you.
Obviously, we no longer have
Okay.
access to the train we used last time, so we'll need another one. Coordinates with you now. You'll just need to find the keys.
Go to the cartel compound. The one thing that's cool about GTA is it makes you feel like you're actually like
Retaliation from the LSPD. Just a simple matter
a fucking badass.
It does. Yeah, this again. I'm playing Hunter for the Law just makes you feel like the ultimate survivalist.
Yeah. I feel like John Wick when I played Grand Theft Auto, you know, because like you're so fast at like reloading your weapon and running and shooting straight, and I'm wearing a suit.
Yeah.
Driving fast cars.
Yeah. Epic stuff indeed. Though, it's interesting. No way I hit no organs. Oh, that's annoying. He'll survive that. It's interesting because in the new, I guess, Property and Freedom Society, that's like Hopper's thing that he does. Like new videos for that released like this week. And one of them was kind of talking about like kind of the history and kind of like the origins of like I guess piracy and how they were actually like I guess kind of based and libertarian in lots of aspects.
Are you
And
talking
how
about
they kind of
piracy as
founded-
in like a pirate, or are you talking about piracy
like
or
a pirate, like a
Okay.
pirate, like arr.
Okay,
Right.
got you.
Okay. And how they basically established Ancapistan in Madagascar. Right, and then what they were actually stealing from was were like state vessels, right, and like slave owners, like, and from slave owners. So like, whether they were like actually stealing, like legitimate property is like up for debate. And then the guy who's an Italian libertarian during this lecture was talking about kind of like the state propaganda of like the Secret Service or like secret services, right? Like the CIA and MI6 and that. For Australia, it's Asia, and pretty much how this originated in the 30 Years' War, right? And from this, right, we've kind of created like this double standard between the state and the and the individual, right? And so like if you look at James Bond, for example, he's a state agent, right? But he has a license to kill, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's seen as typically cool and all of that, but from like any ethical standpoint, like this is horrible. You can just kill random people.
Yeah. As long as you got the license to kill, then you're all good to go. Fuck, bro. FBI. I heard that pirate, like I heard about like Blackbeard, and that he didn't actually kill a lot of the people that he robbed, a lot of the time he would want them to surrender. And if they surrendered, he would let them go.
I mean, yeah, that's probably like, you know, because killing people, it's like another order of crime. Though, right, though I guess robbing people was still a very major, like, it's a hangable offense. Like, if you stole a handkerchief, you'd get hanged,
Really?
right? Yeah. So, and then there were also interesting laws. I remember, I'm not sure if the show is popular in America, but have you watched a show called Horrible Histories? It's a British show,
No. Oh, not really.
right? Okay, so it's a British show. It's funded by the BBC, right, which is the state propaganda outlet. But
Yeah.
but it was pretty good. So and it was very accurate. And so in Britain, this is pretty late in the 1500s, right? If you stole beyond a certain amount, it'd be a hangable offense. So like when you were robbing someone, right? You just ask for just and only take like the required amount. And they had this bit, right, where the lady was so impressed with how nice the robber was that she tipped him. And then the policeman thought, "Oh no, you stole more than what you should," and then he got hung or hanged.
So the robber got tipped?
Yeah, he got tipped.
Wow.
But that
I mean,
was just a bit from the show. But yeah, it's funny.
I mean, at least you're a nice robber.
Yeah,
And not an asshole robber.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, Hopper has this one anecdote of a friend who was getting robbed in Berlin, and he basically at an ATM, and he basically negotiated with the robber to like have enough for a taxi home, right? And he was basically and he basically was saying that like just because like he was a nice robber and gave him some money back, that doesn't make him any more like ethical. He was still an evil person for doing this.
Yeah. Still theft.
Right? Yeah, still there.
Can't justify it.
Mm.
There was this one guy on Twitter, like he realized that his neighbor like stole his package, but he didn't want to tell on him because, you know, he didn't want to get him in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like making the whole like justification, like, oh well, if he gets kicked out, then somebody else might move in that's more annoying than he is, and he's always keeps to himself. And you know, so, and when I walked up to him and I asked him about it, he said he didn't take it, even though on my video he did take it. So I guess I'll just let him go. And like people are in the comments like, bro, call the fucking cops on that motherfucker, bro. Why are you sitting here trying to justify the fact that somebody just robbed you? Like,
Yeah.
get your shit. It's not even about the fact that like you should get your shit back. Like, it's just the fact that like you don't just let people take your shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
and it's like, and you don't have to press charges. Like, you just ask for your stuff back.
yeah, at least get my hey. You could tell the police, hey, just at least get my shit back. You know what I mean? Just get my shit back.
Yeah. Now you could do the base thing and just like take it yourself. Yeah, just get your gun.
So stupid.
Yeah.
Some people really try to justify things super hard.
Yeah. It's fucking.
The fucking government. Not a lot of people joining right now. I mean, it is like 1 a.m, so.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Anyways, I'm still gonna hang here and grind some Grand Theft Auto and try to earn $1 billion with my new character. That's like the plan.
Yeah. Nice, nice.
ideally.
That's based.
And my face paint is super cool. The one thing about GTA Online is that when you're in cutscenes, sometimes it'll take your mask off.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if you have face paint, it'll keep your face paint on always. So I rather have a face paint, and you can put a hat on.
All right. Cool.
So I like face paint better.
Based.
And I'm a huge Ghost fan.
Like Call of Duty Ghosts.
No, Grant, the band Ghost, rock band Ghost.
Okay.
They're awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, and I got a free car. Ah, you could literally pay. What you call it? How do I get a bunker?
A bunker.
I gotta
you go
buy
on, like,
one,
the
don't I?
Website. Yeah. You can
Yeah.
go on a website and you pay for them.
Let's see. Because I hear that's the best, like, way to make money.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Sports and travel, media entertainment.
I don't think I'm hitting these fucking vital shots in these damn elk. Maybe go more broadside. Let's be more patient.
Okay, so I could get this bunker for $1.6 billion. I only have 1.9 million, so I should probably finish this heist first and get some more money first and then do it. So I don't spend all my money.
Bunch of goats here.
Dude, there's like bro, they've been adding so much content to this game, man. This game is going to be feature complete basically once they come out with the mansions, I think, because they've added pretty much everything except for mansions.
Right, that's interesting. GTA 6 got delayed again. Like,
Yeah.
it's
So
kind of November. So like, jeez, man.
I mean, you know what? I mean, it is what it is. Like I've been waiting for GTA so long. It's like, eh.
Yeah. I mean, they're like I'm not even like, it doesn't matter to me that much because I won't play it because it's not going to be on PC straight away. It's going to come out like a year later. But like, yeah, it's interesting.
I just shot the cop.
Hey buddy, I've made something really unique. Would you like to see it?
Have you seen like the Nick Fuentes
No.
clip? No.
No, not you. Actually, that's kind of funny because you said that like right as I was replying to my chat. Somebody said something in my chat, and I said no. But no, Nick Fuentes. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Nick Fuentes, he's playing GTA 5, and he's just and he sees a Jewish guy. He's like, it's Ben Shapiro.
Oh
He's
yeah,
just like,
yeah. Ben Shapiro like said that he would never debate him because of that clip.
Yes. It's Ben Shapiro.
I think that the reason why he doesn't want to debate him is because he doesn't really have any argument, that good arguments against him.
Yeah, well, it'd be like the main argument would be like about Zionism. Right?
If you are interested in it, just drop your Discord in the chat.
Personally, I'm not a fan of Nick Fuentes because, you know, Ancap.
Kidding? Nuts. How thick are these hides? My gosh. Like, there's pretty much dead on the lung, but like, no, that sucks. Anyway, but yeah, oh yeah, I was going to tell you before the New England Groper joined. I was going to tell you about the paper I want to write, and it's basically it's an a priori critique of egalitarianism,
Hmm.
right? And while using like Hopper's framework of argumentation and seeing and the presuppositions of argumentation, right? And so basically, the thesis would be basically that argumentation presupposes hierarchy, right? And so if you're advocating for the abolition of social hierarchy, right, you are in formative contradiction.
Hmm.
And the justification is that when you argue, you are asserting a truth claim, right? That is, I guess, more correct, right, than your opponent's truth claim, right? And so this in turn essentially creates a hierarchy, right, between like you necessitate a hierarchy between you and your fellow arguee, right? Therefore, creating a form of contradiction if you're saying, for example, oh, we need to abolish all hierarchy or abolish all social hierarchy, right? You know, because argumentation is inherently hierarchical.
When arguing, you assert a hierarchy. So to argue against hierarchies while making an argument, you are basically contradicting that argument.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Hey, JR, what's up, man?
Who's JR?
It's my friend. Well, we're not friends, but we've been. I don't really know him that much, but we've been talking a lot.
Is he based?
He's pretty cool.
But is he based?
No, he's not an Ancap.
Uh,
He's something else.
how can he be cool if he's not an Ancap? Like,
Well, not everybody who's not an Ancap is cool.
I mean,
Is assuming that there's any correlation between like how cool people are as people and their ideology they subscribe to. It's never true. It's never borne out.
fair enough.
Yeah, some people who are Ancaps aren't cool.
Yeah, that's true. Have you seen Eric July?
Yeah. And what's the one white supremacist? Chase Oliver's.
Chase Rachel.
Chase Rachel. There you go.
Chase Oliver was the libertarian candidate.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And like he was super woke.
Frickin' woke.
I know.
What a frickin' woke bloke.
Yeah.
Playing Grand Theft Auto.
Aren't you violating the NAP by stealing those cars?
Nah, it's a video game, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. It makes it okay. They're not real people, I swear. Unless they're like using like such advanced AI that like it becomes
that
like
that one movie, Free Guy, where like the game is like has like AI where the NPCs are like sentient. It's basically a GTA game, but like the NPCs are sentient or some shit or something.
yeah, so like if you shut the game down, you're killing like all those people basically. Yeah.
Don't worry, GTA NPCs from what from my experience are incredibly dumb.
Yeah, they're not that smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tend to crash a lot.
You know that thing where you can like drive the bus onto the side of the ramp, the highway, the freeway ramp, and they drive off?
Oh yeah. You could put it like at an angle, and yeah. Well, the thing is, those things like they're just like programmed to like do like a singular thing, you know.
The driving AI in GTA is literally like they're just programmed to like see a few meters ahead of them and react to what's a few meters ahead of them. That's actually like the main thing they're changing in GTA 6. They're actually making like the cars sort of look like way up ahead and like try and change their behavior.
Make it more smart.
Yeah.
More smarter.
Smarterer. Ooh, excuse me. I'm doing it to a yacht and about to shoot everybody up and steal their shit.
Oh, babe, I have a yacht in GTA in space.
These guys are government agents, so it makes it okay.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I think it's pretty cool that you could like shoot people. Oh!
Yeah,
I died.
No.
I think it's kind of cool that you could shoot like people out their helicopter and shit.
It's my Discord, it's Mystico13, it's my Instagram Jazzy. Lucy.
Kick has a lot of fucking bots.
Kick. The Twitch used to have a lot of bots. They probably still have a lot of bots, but they've been cracking down on it lately. A lot harder. And they've actually there's tools that's been created, right, where you can see like that some of like the larger streamers like bought up to like 20% of their viewership.
Yeah, but they'll never admit to it because it's just like they lose money.
Yeah. But yeah, but man,
How
Twitch-
would Ancapistan make them admit to it if people are incentivized to not lose money?
I mean,
well,
I can't make somebody not lie.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
no, but don't you think like fraud is bad though? Like,
Yeah, no,
That's
yeah,
what
fraud
fraud
is
is.
bad. Right?
I
yeah,
mean,
no, no, yeah, but-
I mean, it depends on.
if
Well,
Well,
what a
fraud
lot of
is
these
bad.
people-
Yes, fraud is bad, of
No, no,
course,
if-
but it
what
just
a lot of
depends on the
these people are
situation.
doing is
if you
fraud,
lie,
because-
and as a result of your lie, people like buy a product that doesn't do what they think it does, like that's fraud, right? Like,
yeah, no, a lot of this.
Yeah, that is.
A lot of this is fraud, right? Because a lot of these people use these jacked up numbers to get more money out of sponsorships. That's fraud.
I mean, I feel like you could probably. I mean, you could probably make a good argument that that's fraud. Yeah.
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 Yeah, and then as well, botting is against the Twitch TOS. It's
Also, you could. I mean, like for instance, yeah, like you said, like TOS, like with these websites, they could just ban them from the website if they feel like they're not being honest. So, like, you don't need the government to like necessarily like make botting illegal unless like there's necessarily like a what you call it a fraud going on or something like that.
but all botting like contributes to fraud. There's
Well, not necessarily.
right?
I mean, if
Well,
you're
hold on.
if you're
Mark my
paying, if
words,
it depends.
I'm
It depends.
Sure,
It depends.
I'm pretty sure that there's across like the entire internet, at least like the public internet, the consumer internet, advertising does not make as much money as a lot of companies have been led to believe, because a lot of internet traffic is bots that watch the ads anyway.
yeah,
If you're feeling voracious,
yeah, that could be. True.
So a lot of these companies, they're incentivized to keep a healthy population of bots so that they can jack up their advertising numbers, so that companies keep buying their ads because that's how they make money.
I mean, now I guess you're not wrong about that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, and probably in the coming years, we'll probably see a suit about it. So that will set precedent. Right?
Maybe. I mean, there are
Well,
people who've
if there
sued
is a-
streamers. I know there's some people who've tried to sue streamers because they're like, "Oh my god, this streamer like stole my money because I've spent like all this money, millions of dollars on this woman, and she's never met me before.
Yeah,
Or some shit.
in like Japan and Korea, like some men are like obsessed, like to the point where like to the particular case, right? Like this guy did sue, right? This one girl, right? Because the streamer kept asking him for money and that she'll pay her back, that she will pay him back, but she never did, and so he sued and then won, right? But the issue is that the state, I guess, really didn't enforce the ruling, right? So she just never paid it, and so she got murdered. Like he stabbed her on the live stream while she was streaming around wherever she was.
Wow, that's fucked.
That's fucked. I mean, I don't really care about like that rule being enforced. To be honest, I'm gonna be completely honest. We need an incel. We need like a stupid tax. All right. If you do stupid shit, you should like lose money. All right. Like.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I think that people should face the consequences of their actions. In other words, right? Like if you're a fucking idiot and you spent $100,000 on a Twitch stream girl, then that's kind of on you, right?
Right, but we used to have a stupid tax that just used to be life, right? But the government is constantly giving individuals bailouts, right? So they
but not like a
believe...
literal tax. I mean, like when I say you know.
The government, The government technically does do a stupid tax. It's called the lottery.
You're not wrong on that, bro.
Does the government do the lottery?
In America,
in a lot of places, isn't government the only institution?
I'm pretty sure.
Do the lottery in America.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And they tax like 50% of that shit too. So if you earn like $1 billion, you're only getting like 500 million. I mean, which is a lot, but
what does that what does that have to do with like? So it's funny, people always talk about like taxing billionaires, but all it does is increase the national budget. It doesn't create unchecked prosperity.
I agree.
Like, I was talking to this, and it was an Ancap guy too, and he was like absurdly retarded. He was talking about something like the reason that billionaires exert so much control is that they're not being taxed enough. And I'm like, what the fuck you talk? If they're still the top earners, even if they're making now hundreds of millions instead of billions,
and
they're still going to. Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like an Ancap.
It was fucking what's his name? God damn it, Word, that retard.
I don't know who that is. I'll be honest with you, but I'll say this: ANCAPs generally we're ANCAPs. You shouldn't support taxes on anyone, even if it's a billionaire or whatever.
Right. Apparently, he was some kind of ANCAP Democratic Socialist hybrid or something. I don't remember exactly.
Oh my god! That's like a fucking oil and water. Like it does not go together.
Yeah,
I want centralized government, but also ANCAP. It doesn't really. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, well, like lots of companies, right? Like that use patent law and like IP and all of that. I'm not like so upset when the government goes after them for like monopoly suits because these people have been like, because these people like
IP, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ancaps are against IP.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how the reason IP exists is to encourage that's
not why it exists.
Innovation within a capitalist system.
That's not why it exists. IP originates from the I guess the mercantilist
Statute of Anne.
Like medieval system, right? Where basically the government imposed these monopolies, right? So these people can only produce these certain products, right? And then it's only in more recent centuries where we've changed the language to say, this is property, right? When IP by any measure of the definition of property, right? Which is
the modern IP laws are explicitly for the purpose of encouraging
But that's not where they come from, though.
Well,
I don't know
I
genetic
the
biology,
per,
Modern
the
IP is what,
idea.
for
I get
make
what
your
he,
own
I get what
character?
JR is trying to
Make your
say.
own
Well,
property?
sure.
I get what JR is
Right.
trying to say. Like nowadays, people assume that the reason why we have patents is to encourage people to, you know, create things, and so that they could then get rewarded. Be the first. They could be the one that is the only one that could sell that thing for a while, and then they could make
Well,
their
no,
money.
no. The primary reason of a patent is to protect your idea. It's yours. You put in the legwork to invent the product or / come up with the concept. Like,
That's what I. That's kind of. That's exactly what I said.
Okay, let's say I write a
Right,
book in Let's say I write a book in Ancapistan. How would I make money? And it's like a really good book, and like
The
people
same
would-
way
you
you
write,
do
you write
now.
a book in what? You write a book
Well,
what?
no,
Sorry?
because if I sell one,
Stop.
Can,
Let
can
him
hold on,
rephrase his
guys,
example.
can you guys
Let him
stop?
rephrase his example.
Stop, omelet. Don't interrupt JR when he's asking a question, please.
I asked
ahead.
a question.
Yeah, but you gotta. He's
He interrupted me.
Oh,
how
they
would
right. All right.
Hold on.
Let him
hold on.
ask his
Can
question.
I have one. How would I? The second I sell my book once, the guy who just bought my book can copy the contents of the book and sell it himself. Why would there be any monetary incentive for anyone to like create any original work?
Right,
Anyone-
that's
you-
exactly what I was going to
money
ask anyway, but that's
the
fine.
only money to exist is to be made in distribution.
Well,
Anyone
first,
can copy your book right now. It's called the PDF. Copy it infinitely. And-
Yeah, but you can't sell it. You're not allowed to sell it.
Well, I know. Technically, no, you're not allowed to sell it, but you're allowed to get distributed out for free. I mean, you're not. Technically, it's illegal to distribute it out for free as well, and people,
But
and you
it's
could
not
do that.
really
And there's
enforced.
nothing. Hold on. Allow me to. Hold on. Allow me to finish, please. So when you're talking about like books, right? This whole idea that it's impossible to make a profit off of a book unless you make it illegal for someone to copy it. I mean, even right now under our current system, it is illegal to copy a book.
You're both wrong.
And it is illegal to copy a book without. Can you stop
point of a
interrupt?
patent.
Hold on. Can you stop interrupting?
Yeah, I'm just
No,
telling you, you're wrong.
stop interrupting. I get you think I'm wrong, but you allow us to finish, and then you could tell us why I'm wrong,
Yeah,
as opposed to
we'll
being
see.
rude and interrupting. Could you not do that? All right.
Keep going. I'll
Okay.
expose you in a moment.
So, right now it is illegal to copy and sell a book, but right now you can copy a PDF of a book right now and distribute it. And although it's illegal, the same way you could download an MP3, all you need to do is go on the internet and look up PDF for a certain book, and you'll be able to download it. And yet, people who own these books that are able to be shared via PDF are still able to make a profit off of their books. And the reason why that is because they sell physical copies of their books. And because a portion of their money is going to the actual author of, buying it from there. Like, it's a guarantee that the money is going to the actual author. It generally incentivizes people to buy it from the author, as opposed to just copying it off the internet.
May I just add?
Patents is so that it's say if I'm an inventor, right, and I invent a toy, right. I put it out to market. I've done the R&D for it and so forth. Fantastic. I've spent thousands, millions, whatever it may be. I could put the design out there publicly, and a bigger toy company can't then replicate my toy and start selling it. They can't do that. That's the point of a patent. For several years, that can't happen. That's all it is. So I get a chance to reap benefits for my labor, my effort, for my invention, for a period of time. That's all it is.
You're equating here. You're equating here. We were talking about
Yeah, so
copyright,
that's
now we're talking about patent.
Yeah,
There's
so
a
I
two
would.
different
Yeah, we
things
were
in
talking
my
about
I was just explaining
copyright.
the purpose of a patent. You were
We-
arguing that before, and that's all it is.
Well, he was asking
Yeah,
us
but
about
these
a
are
book.
For your effort.
He was
This is-
asking
this
us.
is different
He was asking us
phenomena.
about books.
Books are under copyright, but like the argument is kind of the same, even if it's intellectual works or like inventions. Patent.
Before you talk about
Talking about
patents,
IP
I was
in general.
focusing on that.
I there was nothing wrong with what your mum just said.
I know. I was just saying that there's a difference.
We should be specific with our language here.
I don't even need to be specific. Someone mentioned patents before. I was responding to that comment about the purpose.
Well, I could respond to your claim.
Correct.
I could respond to your claim. So basically,
You couldn't with any
if
substance.
I can, if you allow me to. So basically, whenever you stop another person from using their own private property in order to copy your invention, what you're doing is you're violating that person's private property rights. The state coming in and forcing another person.
This is schizophrenic.
No, it's not.
How is it
Your worldview is actually schizophrenic by saying that you can own ideas. But you're saying that ideas are material, finite
You
things.
can own inventions, you retard.
How can you own an event? How do you own an idea?
That's an idea.
Explain
What you patent.
Explain it to me.
Hold on. I just want to be very clear. What you patent.
So
hold on. Tracks. 1 second.
People. Hold up.
What you patent. What you patent is not the invention. What you patent is the idea for the invention.
I file for a patent. I can then start to work on that invention with someone else.
But I didn't even get to finish my argument.
More races can't copy it and sell
your
it,
mum
robbing me of my invention. That's the purpose.
You give King a chance to respond.
So when you stop another person from using their property,
That's the stated reason for patents. If you disagree,
I
with
get
this,
the
you're
reason why
ahistorical.
patents. I understand why there are patents, and I'm going to explain why it's immoral. So the reason why
It's not immoral.
okay.
to
Do you
protect
want
your
to? Do you
ideas
just
so
want to
that
hear
you
yourself
can
talk
reap its
all
benefit.
day? Do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Indeed, if we could get rid of patents, that would be immoral because that means
I get it. I get you. You
put
think
in
it's immoral.
thousands of dollars.
But do
tens
you
of
want to hear the
thousands,
response?
Millions even into an idea, a product that you.
Hello. Do you want to hear the response? Hello.
Resources, I steal it and produce it quicker than you do.
Let King give a full response, please.
All right. Give me 1 sec.
I can get a full response. Yeah, I will. Therefore, I come along and steal your invention. I have more resources. I put out that invention at a broader scale than you can. I then start to take money from you. I copied your invention. This patents protects the little guy. That's all it is.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
If you disagree with that, you're ahistorical. You're fake news.
Yeah, I'm ahistorical. Who are the people?
All right. So I kicked him out of the room.
God,
Yeah.
the bastard.
No, I kicked him out of. I kicked him out of the room.
Jesus Christ.
Because I actually do want to have a conversation. I don't want to just have somebody like blabber on.
I agree. I agree with him, but the fact that he would just kept talking.
I do want to hear. JR, I respect you because you at least let me respond, and I do want to hear your response too. So so I did give you time. But my quick response would be fundamentally the argument that I was trying to make earlier, which is that essentially whenever you stop another person from using their own property to copy another person's idea, you're violating that person's property rights because you're basically restricting them from using their property to copy another person's invention. And copying another person's invention is not a rights violation because and anytime that I copy another person's idea, I'm not taking anything physical from them. There was nothing in their property, in their person, that was physically taken from their person without their consent by me. So
the idea that physical property is real property and IP isn't is like an arbitrary distinction. I don't understand why.
I'm not sure how it's arbitrary.
I'll
go ahead.
Explain it to you. It's that right. Ideas are not finite, right? In the physical if we're dealing with physical reality, right? It is finite, right? Property arises, right? Because we do not have infinite resources. We do not have things, right? And that's how we figure out distribution. Right, and this is how we come to the first users principle, and that's how property begins, right? If you're the first user of that, you have that property, right? And when you because you're not initiating any conflict, right? But it's when you initiate
conflict with someone else's property, right? That's how you know that your claim to that property is illegitimate, right?
What do you mean?
Well, okay, so it's not arbitrary in the sense that for something to be arbitrary, it would have to be between two spectrums, and then you have to choose somewhere within somewhere within that two spectrums. But we're not
Well, you
like
draw the line
blindly.
whether something is finite, right?
Yeah,
But,
so the line
like,
isn't
property is
isn't somewhere in
fundamental.
between finite and non-finite. The line is either it is finite, and that is what makes it it can be property, and if it's not finite, then it can't be property. There's no like arbitrariness in that.
But let's take but like, can you own like iron? Like, the universe is infinitely large. That's not finite.
The world is
Yeah, but
is not infinite. The world is not infinite. So
we live on a single pale blue dot with.
I know what I'm saying is that because everything in our world is not infinite, which means that they're scarce. They're our wants for everything that we want can't everything that we want can't add up to what we can get because there's always just a infinite amount of resources around us. So because of that, that's why we have private property rights. Because if I steal your car or your watch or your phone, I've taken something from you that was in your possession away from you without your consent. I violated your rights. Whereas an idea, you can't really claim a property right over an idea because if I use your idea, there was nothing that was in your possession that was taken from your possession violently that you can no longer use anymore. So to say that like an idea is a property, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, this seems like a very narrow definition of property. Like, within the law, IP is property. It's in the name, intellectual property.
Well, I would more call it. Well, yeah, it's in the name, but that's like saying the Democratic. That's like saying the Democratic Republic of Cuba or North Korea is the Democratic because it has Democratic in the name. Yeah, it has Democratic in the name, but in practice, it's not actual property. And the reason why it's not actual property is because it's not a physical object. You cannot if I have an idea and I use it, there's nothing that was in your possession that was physically taken from you by force because I use that idea.
Hold on.
Okay, can I explain? Can I explain a little bit deeper? So, for instance, if you have an idea, like let's say I'm like a caveman, me and you're a caveman, right, in a cave or whatever, and you come up with an idea to like 1 + 1 = 2. You say, hey, Sithis, 1 + 1 = 2. I have 1 stick, 2 stick, that makes 2 sticks. And then I'd be like, oh wow, that's a good idea. And then later I use that idea to count rocks or something like that. I haven't stolen anything from you. And the idea of stealing something is when there's something in your possession, like a stick. Like you have a stick, we're both still cavemen, and you have a stick spear, and I snatch that stick spear from you, and I'd be like, it's my stick spear. I've stolen something from you because you had that spear in your possession, it was yours, and then I took it away from you without your consent.
What if I dedicated my life to the craft of refining a certain type of stick spear that's way easy, that's like way more efficient at like getting fish or whatever.
Well, the thing is, oh, sorry, go ahead.
And then someone uses this spear, right? If I know that once I've created this, a bunch of other people who have more rocks and more stones and more sticks will come and see my stick spear design and create a bunch more stick spears without compensating me because I don't actually own my ideas. Why would I be incentivized to ever try and make good stick spears?
Well, because you're the first on the market, right? So you'll just naturally have that. And when people buy products, right, they like to buy the original. So you could say, what's your name again? You could be like, oh, this is JR's original stick spear, right? And and if someone else claims to be the original, right, that would be fraud because that's incorrect. They were not the first, right? And so this is like essentially one way how you kind of create copyright by claiming the original, right?
Why do I give a shit if I'm buying the original? I just care that it's like if
Well,
someone
lots of people.
someone
Lots of people.
if
Because
someone's
the
selling something
generally
cheaper-
generally the original is much more coveted than secondhand things. Like if you look in the market for like the Pawn Stars market, have you ever seen the show Pawn Star?
Well, look at
like
iPhones,
if you copy like Darth Vader's suit and try to sell it on the market, it's not going to be as expensive as say the original Darth Vader suit that was worn in the store. I mean, in the actual
yet Hydrox is out of business and Oreo is the king of the market. This isn't a universal constant.
Well, it's not universal, but they weren't the ones. No, they weren't the one that invented cookies. But the thing is, they were the one that popularized cookies. That type of cookie.
Right. But look at iPhones for example, right? The iPhone, right, invented the mod. Well, Apple invented the kind of the modern layout for the phone, right? That they invented the touch screen and all of that, right? And look how coveted, right, Apple